Hello, beautiful souls. This is Earth Angel Healer 1111, and this is my first YouTube video. And this is going to be on the collective reading for what's going on Mother Gaia on the Earth right now, to help with, give us some guidance and some insight on what's going on instead of having that panic energy. So, over here we've got a divination rune. We've got some universal symbols at the top, what's going on in the center, some guidance, some extra messages, and at the end we're going to pull from here and see what other messages we can get. So please like and subscribe and tell your friends if this resonates with you and helps you out at this time. So I'm going to start with this first card here, which is Star Bathing. Now this is the energy of the collective at the moment, and a bit of what's going on. And so what we have is our light bodies are activating. The crystalline grid and transmission is also happening at this time. So many star seeds and light workers are awakening with this isolation period that we're having to go through, which is helping the Earth's vibration and sending energy from the crystalline grid back to the stars and to the universe, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. I'm also getting that people are starting to look up and look around at their surroundings at this time, because life has slowed down to a certain point, and those people are connecting with the crystalline grid. For the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors the divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. Light bodies are definitely being activated. So that's what I'm getting with the star bathing. And our next card is lifting the veil. So with people having awakenings with this time of going within, we are lifting the veil on the planet. So things that aren't aligned with us must go. And so things aren't always what they seem. Seeing the bigger picture in situations for yourself could, because of being so busy and now having that time to slow down, has really made us be able to feel and see everything in a different way, in a different light. Maybe certain situations where, because you're now at home, you're now seeing the bigger picture in something. Okay, so this is also a time where people are uncovering any mistruths, so we can remember our true path, reminding us that we are on a spiritual journey. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. Also goes with society and the world at large, as well as individually. You are being called to scan your life for things that may no longer be in your vibrational match of who you are and how you have grown. Starseed lightworkers are being awakened to help lift the veil between the seen and unseen at this time. Trust your intuition and trust yourself. Our next card is Lucid Dream. Awareness and opportunity. So some people are experiencing lucid dreams at this time, or are just having dreams in general. So there is a lot of awareness that is coming into clarity in many different situations. There is opportunities coming in many different forms. You also have the ability to change your reality. In every situation, there is at least two choices. Stay present so you may be aware of them. Trust yourself, your intuition, and your abilities. Remember, at any moment, you can make a choice to change your situation. You are the co-creator, so create. Tuning into your senses is also going to help, so meditating as well. Take action to make your dreams a reality. I think that is absolutely beautiful. And the next card we have is Stairs, so direction and timing. And with this I got that we are being called and pulled in the right direction, and everything is going to be okay. Things might not seem that way right now, maybe in the physical, but in the 5D, sorry, and above, things are working in perfect divine timing. Things might not seem that way, but trust me, it is going to be okay. You are getting guided in the right direction. Some people might already can see that the direction that they are going in isn't the right one for them at this time, so they are wanting to switch and change something already. So divine timing is definitely helping us right now in moving towards our goals and things that we want to achieve for the pure intent. So just remember that divine timing is at play. So at the moment, with what's already going on, so there's going to be lots of people that are kind of changing the way they think. They're questioning what's going on. They're asking, like, why am I here? You know, why was I brought to this planet? What was I meant to be doing? And maybe you're starting to look at new situations where, you know, maybe you're finding a higher perspective where normally you would have taken the low road, where now maybe you're more wanting to take the high road. Whether that's something that's more challenging, it's something you're wanting to do because it's for the better. Okay, so now what we have here is a goddess, and she is going to give a higher perspective, and it's the sovereign queen, and her message is value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may well be intentioned. Be compassionate, but set a firm boundaries. You are going to be triumph over any negative situation. It will take courage, but you will have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to obtain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with the higher world, so open your heart and mind to the light. So that is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful card, and that's a beautiful message. Next we have is change. Change is for me, there is lots of clarity that is coming in with all of this change. Just experiencing change in our lives, the world changes, planetary changes, and this needs to happen. It's evolution is what I'm hearing. Change is for the better. There will be light at the end of the tunnel, and this is just more confirmation for us that all this change, everything that's going on at the moment, is for a good reason. And you know, evolution is definitely something that's come up. I did a reading that went on Instagram, and I actually got evolution, so it's definitely something that I feel is definitely happening right now. And the next card here we have Sacred Serpent, and which talks about light from the darkness. There is going to be a positive outcome in this situation. So what is going on right now is going to have a positive situation come out. Sorry, I'm laughing. We just got a new kitten today, and he's just come up and rubbed himself against me and actually scared me because I thought he was asleep. So which is funny, because like, even though I guess we have little surprises, he startled me, but he's just a little kitty. So sometimes we might not know what's going on, but it's not scary is what I'm getting. That was really cute. This also talks about shredding any aspects of ourselves. And so to me, this is also talking about past pain in relationships, shredding any past pain. So past pain in relationships, childhood, grudges, that all this needs to come up and be dealt with, so that you can let go of it, learn the lesson, and have the forgiveness to transform those challenges into creative endeavors, to find the positive in the negative, finding ways to see something from a different perspective. The Sacred Serpent awakens your light, shredding your old self and coming back with a new, better version of yourself. Let the Kundalini energy around you rebirth yourself. So to me, with all this change that is going on, this rebirth and this is something that was necessary, because we're also having lots of family dynamics are changing, because families are having to spend time together. Things are having to be dealt with. There's lots of dynamics that are being changed at this time, and it's all for the better. All this has to be done there's a bigger plan, is what I'm getting. So what else is going on is lots of releasing. Lots of releasing. We've got release, we got power, and we got creation. So more clarity, that is change, is forcing us to release anything that does not help us grow, to realign our personal power. During and gaining our power back will help us reinvent ourselves, and going to help us manifest and create our dreams into reality. So that's what I'm getting from these three, is when we do this releasing, and when we release any pain, any trauma, any bad habits, any behaviors that don't serve us, anything that doesn't help us to our highest good, is needing to be released, so you can gain that personal power back and start creating a better life, and start creating your dreams and making your dreams a reality. So that's why we are doing this releasing. This is why we're having this happen. We need to reconnect with ourselves so we can start to release things that, come up, to regain our power. It's such a beautiful card with the moon. Regain our power through, making better boundaries, clearing people that no longer serve us. See how the moon's there? The moon's also illusion. So, getting that clarity, that's what I'm talking about. We are getting clarity to gain back our power, so we can start creating a better world. That's just how I am getting that. And so with that, I'm going to move on to the Soul Star Chakra. This is what I got from guidance. And this is merging with the divine, transcendence, letting go, being filled with the divine light, channeling, karmic records are being dealt with, bridge between the spiritual and the physical world and the realms. Ascension is what we are experiencing, and recalibration. Remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Karma is being cleared for ascension. So this really helped clarify, because when we got lifting the veil, which is over here, it makes perfect sense when it says between the bridge between the spiritual and the physical, and that is lifting the veil. That is exactly what is happening. And then we have another one here, and it is radical expansion. Like, this is just so much expansion, activation, growing, learning. So from this card, it is the living and the loving at the full capacity, and that is what we're wanting to move towards. The self-expression, the connecting with ourselves again. People are finding their voice, speaking their truth. Empowerment, owning your own power, which having that power card over there is another clarification. So yeah, having that power, being seen in the world, and being your authentic self, letting go of judgment, that judgment of your own judgment and judgment of from others. For any other people's opinions are honestly their own worries. Let them worry about that, and you just worry about you. Let go of limited belief systems and center yourself in the space of the heart, and see the space of the heart's in the center there. Okay, So I'm going to move forward to the rune that I got, the divination rune. This is what I got. And this is talking about free, being free, movement, connections. So with this, I'm also getting lots of people are going to make different types of connections. Yes, we're in isolation, but lots of people are on the internet. So it's definitely, people are going to make, I think, new connections, whether they're friendships. It doesn't have to necessarily be love connections, but some people are definitely going to be making lots of friendships and making friends over the internet. And connecting, people are going to be connecting with another force to move towards a goal. So you might meet someone that's going to help you make something that you've been dreaming about and bring it into reality. They're going to give you that help. There's going to be a helpful person that could come in and help you at this time, an unexpected person. So that's absolutely beautiful. And we've got here, this is our first universal symbol. Okay, and this universal symbol is focus your energy. Following your intuition will give you a clear insight into your purpose. Channel your energies into flowing into your truth, and your life will flow in the moment. So this is definitely talking about refocusing at this time. And because we're having that time to be able to, be at home and have some free time and refocus and reorganize our priorities. And our second symbol, and this is acceptance. This symbol talks about acceptance, accepting the perfection of all your creations. So that's literally looking around you and are you happy with everything that you see? If not, change it. Change it. If not, change it. Okay? You are able to let go of your past with forgiveness and love. All your experiences were necessary to evolve. Accept this and let them go with love. I accept all my creations and I let them go now. And what else I am getting, what I'm going to say is what else I am getting is that lots of people are starting to get a little bit down with themselves. I'm going to say I feel like lots of people are being very harsh on themselves because lots of people are so used to being busy and working that they're not really used to sitting and having to deal with their emotions. And that's just for some people. Take that as it resonates. It's not for everyone, but for some people it's like they're so hard on themselves, and you've got to get out of that energy because you're doing the best you can at that time. And if you weren't, then you could do better. And that's all it is. Find the lesson, forgive, learn, let go, do that release, get your personal power back, and create whatever you want to create for yourself. Create whatever life you want to create. So sorry about that, was my necklace. So let's go and draw some cards from the Mermaid and Dolphin Oracle. So I'll see what other messages are for the collective, please. Can I get any other guidance for the collective, please? And we have Father Healing. So for some people, Father healing is necessary. Your personal power will increase as you give any father related issues to heaven. So for some people out there, this will not resonate with everyone, but for some people out there, Father healing is necessary. Reconnect with your father. If your father is here, if your father is no longer here anymore, to me this is your father is watching over you and he's connecting with you at this time. If you have bad if you regret anything at all, but and they've passed away, and you can write it down in a letter and release it, because when a soul has passed over to the other side, it doesn't have hate and resentment. That's a human trait. That's what humans carry. So know that everything's okay emotionally, and release any father pain, if there's pain from a past, and your father wasn't the very nicest, find the best to try and forgive and see it from a different perspective is what I'm getting. So let's see if there's any more, please. Oop. Simplify your life. So this is great because people are simplifying their life a little bit at the moment. They're kind of having to. This also talks about eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. So to me, lots of people are starting to clear out clutter from their home, and when we do this, we're clearing any stagnant energy in our home that has been sitting there for a long time. And when you move that away, you're clearing that space, and you're making, you can't fill a house up with a billion things and not expect it to get full. So once it gets to a certain point, we declutter, we get rid of that energy that can be stagnant, and it actually feels a lot better. This can also, to me, I'm getting like, if you haven't got, it's like positive pictures, like, for on the wall, whether it's family or just like having, positive pictures. Like I've got love, and this big one that's got these two palm trees saying love every day, and just positive pictures that surround me. So when I get up in the morning and I look around, everything's like positive and bright. So maybe some people need to get some more stuff to put up on their wall, make it more friendly, more inviting, that type of thing. Let's see what else we get. Okay, know that you are protected by heaven. Okay, so that you and your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. And this is a time where everyone's being a little bit chaotic, so please know that you are protected, and just be safe, take the precautions, stay at home if you need to stay at home, and don't let the fear energy take over, is what I really want to say right now. Oh, we have another card that flipped over, and it was tranquility. Yeah, absolutely, tranquility. Make time to relax. Well, we definitely have time to now. So relax, be still, and enjoy solitude. And like, that's what I mean. We're going through a period of solitude, and it's to be able to reconnect with ourselves, find out what we like, find the inner child again, and be able to play and have play in our lives, and know that yes, the stresses of life can happen, but to have your soul be happy, you have to play, you have to have fun with life and have joy. So with this self-love that we're having, people are really awakening to themselves again and realizing that, like, if you ask someone, that's a busy person, and you ask them, what do you like to do in your spare time? They'd say, I don't have any. Or I don't know. I don't usually have spare time. So now this is a time where those people that don't really know are reconnecting with themselves and finding out what it is that they like to do. Yeah, and there's lots of people needing to make decisions. There's lots of decision making. Obviously with change, there's going to be lots of decisions that we need to make. So some people are feeling stuck and are feeling indecisive. Listen to your intuition. I feel like there's lots of people that have a niggling feeling, they kind of know, but they just aren't doing it. So if you're having that intuition feeling, definitely follow it and just make the decision, because not making one at all is going to put you in a stagnant position, and you're not moving anywhere, and you're just going to stay there and procrastinate in that energy. So make a decision. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope you liked this reading and enjoyed it. To me, I'm getting such a nice vibe. I know people are in in a different state at the moment, and everyone's going through different things, but I feel that this has given me lots of clarity to be able to see that this is just lots of healing, reconnecting, it's evolution, and we are going to be okay. So I really, really hope you enjoyed my reading, and give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment, and subscribe, put the bell on. I can't wait to do more videos like this, and I'm excited for the next one. Bye.